explorers, welcome back to our channel. I hope you all are doing well. So let us begin with the chapter number 23 of grammar, and the name of the chapter is story writing, right? So what is story writing? We all love to listen stories, we all love to read stories, right? हमें सभी को stories लिखना, पढ़ना बहुत ज़्यादा पसंद होता है, right? But हम कैसे उन stories को frame कर सकते हैं, right? We can use our imagination as well while framing a story. How? Let's begin with the chapter and read more about this. So, read the following story. तो अब हमें बोला गया कि यहाँ पर एक स्टोरी दी गई है, जल्दी से इसको पढ़ते हैं. The name of the story is The Wise King. So let's begin with the story now. In a beautiful land, a king was very sad. People in his kingdom were very lazy. They spent their entire time sleeping and talking. The king decided to teach them a lesson. He ordered his workers to put a huge stone in the middle of the main road. People came and passed by the narrow sides. They were too lazy to remove the stone. Every time they passed, they cursed the king and the ministers. This continued for a month. One day, the king called his people. When they had all assembled, he himself pushed the stone. He asked the people to see what was under it. There was a big flat box. It was full of gold and silver coins. It was marked for the person who will remove the stone. All the people present there hung their heads in shame. Right? So this was the thing how we have framed this story over here. Now, moving ahead, let's begin with the worksheet. So we have the exercise A for the worksheet, which says tick the right answer and use the marks of punctuation or capital letters. So, जल्दी से इससे पढ़ते हैं. The dash was very sad. Right? So, as we all read the story, right? And we all know that all the answers are hidden in the story only. So, we all read that the king was very sad, right? So, where is the correct option in this question? The options are king, queen, or prince. As we all know, king is the correct answer. So, let's write king over here. King. And let's take option A as the correct option. Next. He ordered his, and the options are gardener, soldiers, or the workers. He actually ordered whom? The soldiers, right? So let's write soldiers over here. And let's take option B as the correct option. Correct? Now, the big flat box was full of gold and तो जो बड़ा सा वो फ्लैट बॉक्स था वो किस चीज से भरा हुआ था? It was actually filled of gold, and options are diamond, silver, or copper. So we all know that the box was filled of gold and silver coins. So let's take the correct option. That is option D. Correct? Moving ahead. Okay. So now here we have some another task which says some sentences of a story are mixed up. Put the sentences in correct order to make a sensible story. Then give a suitable title to your story. तो यहाँ पर ये क्या कह रहे हैं कि एक स्टोरी है जिसके सेंटेंसेस को एक डिफरेंट ऑर्डर में प्लेस किया गया है, तो हमें इसके सेंटेंसेस को अरेंज करना है एक मीनिंगफुल ऑर्डर में, राइट, ताकि हम एक सूटेबल टाइटल स्टोरी को दे सकें. करेक्ट. सो let's read these sentences first of all and then arrange this into a story. So the first one is, I must have that bone as well, said the dog to himself. When he reached the middle of the bridge, he stopped. The bone from his mouth fell into the stream. Once a hungry dog found the bone. He picked it up and set off for home with the bone in his mouth. Then he opened his mouth to bark it. He looked into the water. He saw his own reflection in the water. He thought it was another dog. The greedy dog was left with no bone at all. On the way, he had to cross a bridge, cross stream. Right? So, सबसे पहले इस स्टोरी को, इसके सेंटेंसेस को एक मीनिंगफुल ऑर्डर में अरेंज करते हैं. तो सबसे पहले क्या है? फोर्थ सेंटेंस. Once a hungry dog found a bone. He picked it up and set off for home with the bone in his mouth. Right? So the fourth one is the first sentence. So let's write number 1 in front of it. इसके बाद हम क्या sentence लिख सकते हैं? On the way, he had to cross a bridge across a stream. So this can be number 2. Correct? Now, the third one can be, he looked into the water. He saw his own reflection in the water. He thought it was another dog. Number 3 must be, when he reached the middle of the bridge, he stopped. He looked into the water. He saw his own reflection in the water. He thought it was another dog. It is number 4 statement. Then, the greedy dog, then said, I must have that bone as well, said the dog to himself. Dog ने अपने आप से कहा कि मुझे वो वाली बोन भी चाहिए. Right? अब क्या था? जैसे ही उसने अपना मुंह खोला, then he opened his mouth to bark at it. उसने अपना मुंह खोला ताकि वो उस डॉग पर चिल्लाए और वो डॉग डर कर भाग जाए अपनी बोन छोड़कर. जैसे ही उसने अपना माउथ खोला, the bone from his mouth left and fell into the stream. उसके मुंह में जो बोन थी वो अब नीचे गिर चुकी थी. Right? Now the greedy dog was left with no bone at all. Correct? So this was the story. Right? Now we have to write a title for the story. तो स्टोरी का टाइटल हो सकता है A Greedy Dog, right? So we can write over here, A Greedy Dog. Correct? Now, moving ahead to the next story, it says, complete the following story by filling the blanks with the suitable words from the box. So, as you can see, यहाँ पर हमें कुछ words दिए गए हैं जिन्हें हमें पढ़ना है और साथ ही साथ आगे एक स्टोरी दी गई है जिसमें उन वर्ड्स को इस तरीके से फ्रेम करना है ताकि ये स्टोरी कंप्लीट हो जाए. राइट? सो लेट अस बिगिन विद द स्टोरी एंड सी कि हम कैसे कहाँ किस वर्ड को फिक्स कर सकते हैं. राइट? एंड द नेम ऑफ द स्टोरी इज द क्रोज एंड द स्नेक. राइट? So, these are the words. Now, let's see. So, a pair of crows dash in a tree. तो a pair of crows lived in a tree, we can write, right? So we can use the word lived. So let's write lived over here. Lived in a tree. In a dash of the same tree, dash a snake. So अब हम क्या use कर सकते हैं? In a hole of the tree nested a snake, right? In the hole of the tree nested a snake. Correct? It ate the dash of the crows. It ate what? It ate the eggs of the crows, right? So let's write eggs over here. It ate the eggs of the crows. This time Mother Crow was dash. Father Crow thought of a plan. So इस blank में हम क्या लिख सकते हैं? The Mother Crow was worried, right? So let's write worried in the blank. Worried. Next, a few days later, a prince came to the river for a dash. अब इसमें हम क्या लिख सकते हैं? Days later, to swim in the river, right? Swim. Father Crow flew the bank and took away Prince's ring. He dashed it in the snake's hole. He dropped it in the snake's hole. Correct? Dropped. Correct? So this is how we have used all the given words in the story to fulfill it. Moving ahead to the next one, next exercise, which is D. And it says, complete the following story by filling the suitable words from the box. Again, we have to do the same thing. We have some words in the box and we have to fill them accordingly in the story. Let's begin with this. I dashed my 6th birthday yesterday. I celebrated. So let's write celebrated. Celebrated my 6th birthday yesterday. My mother dashed a lot of delicious snacks for my birthday party. So, यहाँ पे हम लिख सकते हैं my mother prepared, right? Prepared a lot of snacks for my birthday party. By 6 p.m., all my friends had arrived and the party. So what we can write in, and the party started, right? My friends dashed the happy birthday song played. My friends played the happy birthday song. I then dashed out the candles. I then blew out the candles. And dashed the cake and cut the cake. We dashed the cake and other tasty snacks. We ate, right? We ate the cake and other tasty snacks. After that, we dashed party games. After that, we enjoyed party games. Next, we dash ourselves very much. After that we enjoyed ourselves very much. Before my friends coming, My mother thanked. My mother thanked each of them. Sorry, not thanked, it should be gave. Sorry, my mother gave each of them a bar of chocolate. I said goodbye to them and thanked them for the birthday presents and for coming to the party. Right? So, what title can we give to the story? The title can be My Birthday Party. Right? So, that was all about the chapter. I hope you all enjoyed it very much and you all loved to frame the stories and how to use these words to complete the story, right? So, that was all from my side. Thank you so much and do have a great day ahead.